Wifey decided she wanted to get her tomato plants in, getting a little late in the season. She said, get out there and till me something. So I did. I got it all tilled up, and then she decided, well, while you're at it, till up something for the cucumbers. So I got one swath with the tiller, and when I got down for the cucumbers, and when I got down to this point, the old belt blew. Look at that thing, tore it all to pieces, and it put all this gray material all over the inside of a plastic cover that goes over it. So I decided, well, you know, things happen. So I dragged out the old garden hose. I'm going to wash all that off before I put a new belt on. And I turned on the old garden hose, and I was just getting ready to spray when all of a sudden, look here, the garden hose blew a hole in the side of it. You know, I'm not having a very good day here. And of course I want to get this nozzle off of here, and it won't come off. Things happen in threes, people. I'm gonna have to get I'm gonna have to get the vice grips out and get a hold of this thing just to get a nozzle off a hose. Incredible. Now we'll take a look at a few of the wifey's flowers. This is a rose that comes out in all different colors. It's beautiful. It's called Joseph's Coat rose. Joseph's Coat, and they just pop out in all different. They start out one color and then change and then change. It's just really a slick looking rose. I just love them. They are pretty, and the wifey likes them too.
I love the yellow.
Yeah, she likes the yellow, and she always did like yellow roses ever since we've been married. Joseph's Coat, you might want to try those. They have a few thorns on them, just like any other rose bush, but nice flowers. Well, this is one of those fancy new hoses they've been advertising on TV. I didn't know the wife had it. She said she bought it for quite a while ago. This is kind of interesting. It's a nice little ball. I do like it so far. We're going to hook it up and see what it does. Well, so far I'm pretty impressed. It just looks like a normal hose now. I turned on the faucet, put the nozzle on. It just looks like a normal hose. All the wrinkles are gone. I'm pretty impressed. So far I've been unable to get a good seal on the end of this pocket hose with that plastic nozzle on the end. You know, everything in this world's got to be plastic, and so far I give this a 0 as far as connectivity goes. So let's see what happens. Okay, the second gasket has worked. Apparently there's no leakage, but one gasket on top of another was the way I had to do it. And here's her clematis, I guess is what it's called. This is pretty too. It's a double clematis. It's got more than one layer. And they come out like this. They're really nice. Very nice purple ones. Beautiful. We're having a nice flower spring this year around here. I have to make a correction. For those of you who watch my videos, you recall that a couple of Mish-Mash videos ago I showed you this RCA New Vista, a 6CW4. At the time I made a statement that, you know, I told you all about this thing, how they came about, but I also made a statement that you can get them in glass, a glass tube, a 6CW4. Apparently that's not true, because I've searched all over the internet. You know, I said, you know, maybe I should have checked that statement out before I made it. I could not find any glass tube labeled as 6CW4. So apparently that designator is for the New Vista only. The irises are popping up individually. We're not getting like, you know, an entire flood of them. There's a couple more that'll be popping out real soon. There's one right there that's just about ready to come out. These are really pretty this year. These are gorgeous. I'm sitting here looking at an invite to a high school graduation. It's going to occur on Saturday. Today is Wednesday. It's our 4th oldest grandson. We have 7 grandsons, no granddaughters. And so far we're shooting 100% on high school graduations. 4 out of 4 with 3 left to go. And it looks like all 3 of those will also graduate. You know, graduating from high school is one of those things we demand in our family. It's not an option. They don't have a choice. They will graduate. Simple as that. There's just no two ways about it. So what we're going to do is celebrate the graduation and listen to a nice song to get me pumped up for work. Yeah, baby. We'll be there. We'll be there. 3 to go. 3 to go. 4 out of 7. Shooting 100%. Don't need no losers. No way. This is it right here. All right, good song, huh? Operator. Yeah, baby. These are really neat looking irises also. I don't know what they're called, but they're really beautiful. They're just I like deep purple. I'm kind of a purple guy. I like the deep purple ones. That's really a nifty looking one, huh? You bet. And we've got some yellow irises here that are slowly popping out individually. Little bug down in there. They come and go here. We've already had a few that have already bloomed out and they're dying away. Won't see them again until next year. So the only thing I don't like about irises, they come out once and that's it. You don't see them again until the following year. And here's some petunias she bought and planted them in this tub.
Evan Lee Days. Chapin Paul Davis. And now with great pleasure, I present to you the Bologna class of 2013.
I didn't know it, but wifey had bought some pastrami at a store and some Mount Olive zesty garlic spears. Now this is not deli stuff, but it's nice and thick and it tastes really good. And the pickles are really good too. I'm fixing to have me a meal here. Check that out. Now that's a pastrami sandwich, hot pastrami sandwich on rye. And some really nice, I assume they're roses. I don't know what kind of rose they are. Just a red, I guess. There must be some name for them. They look pretty. Anyway, this Mish-Mash video has been mostly about flowers. That's because we got a nice crop of them this year. I'm holding in my hand a 15 volt 100 microfarad capacitor. Made in Japan. It's labeled a Temple, T-E-M-P-L-E. And we all know that the arrows on the side of the capacitors always point toward the negative end. Well, guess what? That's not the case on this capacitor. This one, the arrow points toward the positive end, just the opposite. On the side, that arrow has a plus sign on it. Kind of blew me away. Not all capacitors have arrows that point, not all electrolytic capacitors have arrows that point toward the negative. Some do point toward the positive. Who'd have thunk it? And here's another clematis. It's a beauty this year. Purple again. I love purple. It looks really nice. Great, great flowering plant. Nice. It's a vine. Climbs all the way up. Well, old mama bird got those little babies out of the nest and got them flying here the other day. They are long gone. And here's our graduate, Evan.
2013.
How's it feel to be free?
Well, today I really am truly free. More way than one.
Now starts the American way, you know. Bust your butt 8, 10, 12 hours a day. Welcome aboard, son. Bills to pay, taxes. We love it. We love having you around, you know.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club.
It's the start of tree trimming time around here. Oh boy, I got a bunch of them that need to be trimmed. Starting with the mimosa and the redbud. The branches were hanging out over the road. Well, we can't have that. So, I decided to get out this morning and fire up the chainsaw, the old pole saw here. Kind of a nice little unit, but boy, it's heavy, I'll tell you. You have to wear that strap to hold it. And I wound up cutting a ton of branches down, as you can see. So now, you know, the worst part about cutting tree branches is you have to haul them away when you cut them. And everybody take a look at Great-Grandma's left foot. It's in this big giant boot. What did you do, Great-Grandma?
You know, I don't know.
You don't know. You snapped both bones. That's what you did. Broke them both. The tibia.
Right in my ankle.
The tibia. That's right. Just above her ankle. You snapped the tibia and the fibula, and it almost came through the skin, didn't it? Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Spent overnight in the hospital.
Sure.
You got screws and nuts and bolts down in there, and the healing period has now begun. Isn't that right? It tickled, didn't it?
Too slow to heal it.
Too slow to heal. Well, it's going to be several weeks, Grandma. So
It should be overnight.
overnight, huh? I just got home from work. It's about 10:30 at night, and the moon is really bright tonight. So I thought I'd, come out and do a little filming, give everybody an idea what it looks like in Arkansas. Maybe pick up some of the night sounds around here. Gotta kind of listen. Until next time, this is John.